Oh, hello, hello. How is everyone? Or all two of you, I should say. Oh, I do love that song. It's one of my favourites. As soon as I heard it, all those years ago. Hello, Christine. Hello, Kim from our paranormal world. Hello, Debbie. How are you? All those years, I knew I had to have it, and I've used variations of the song for quite some time now. Oh, I'm excited. I might wait for a few people to pop in before I start my unboxing. I tell you what, I wasn't in the mood for this today. So just be thankful I'm going live. I've not long ago had dinner. Hello, Dee. And I cooked a roast on the Weber, a roast pork on the Weber yesterday, or last night, I should say. And there was a great big chunk left over. So I cut the roast into steaks and I just heated up in the pan with the leftover gravy and some green beans and I made some wedges to go with it. And after that big delicious Yumsky meal, I was just in sloth mode. I'm like, oh geez, I just want to lounge on the couch and be fat and in my pajamas because it's cold in Adelaide. Oh, if you didn't know, you'd think it was winter. And so anyway, so I'm actually lucky to be here. I'm glad to be here as well. And I have a new tripod that I haven't used yet, and I'm about to open it. The donkey. Dunny. See, I can't even read. Oh, Lord. Hello, Drew. How was your day at work? And Kim, are you living this weekend? I don't know. I haven't seen you for that long. I've forgotten who's who at the zoo. It's been such a long time. And I forget who's doing what. And I've missed a few uploads as well. So yeah, welcome in everyone. And yeah, I lost I didn't actually lose it. I had to throw it away. You see, what happened is we were at a cult sect church a few weeks ago, next Saturday, so not this one coming. Damn, that means I missed last Saturday. I don't know what I was doing last Saturday. I was out with Drew. We were having a wonderful old time prancing around Victor Harbour. It was wonderful. And we did a little bit of mincing and socialising. Yeah. Anyway, so I had my tripod. Well, it was actually Werner's that he gave to me, but something must have been wrong with the legs, and I didn't clip the legs down properly, and one of the legs fell out in the church, and I got a sort of back to the car, and I'm like, Drew, I'm missing a leg. My tripod. Hello, my tripod's gone. Hello, Dan. And yeah, so I threw it out. Oh, I wish it was hot here, Debbie. I hate being cold. And in the end, I'm like, I was a bit scared to tell Werner because he'd be like, oh, Heather. Oh, hello, Kat. How are you? Welcome in. That's okay. Any length of time is fine. I just want to. You see, this is my night vision camera that I used to use for ghost hunting with my infrared light on it while you're here. And this is actually what I use for my still camera mostly. And I tell you what, the new tripod is actually a lot better than the old tripod. So I'm glad that I got it. And I want to thank, who was it? Ted's Cameras. And I think I need to thank Inca. If you want to sponsor me, Ted Cameras and Inca, feel free. So far, so good. Yes, I know. And a sect church at that. Yes. It just vanished. And we went back. We actually went back to the church a few weeks later to see if we could find it. Well, not to see if we could find it. We went back there and showed somebody else the church because I did a paranormal investigation in one of the manses, but we didn't find it. And then we went back there again to take someone else, and it was gone. Yes, all fellow. We've got a lot of fellow Aussies. One American, I think, from memory. Oh, okay. A camera. This is brilliant. This is the Nokia, not the Nokia. This is the Sony. What's it? Sony. This is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. Night vision. Fabulous. So anyway. Yeah, absolutely. I want free stuff. If it's free, I need it. Okay. Let's get down. So this is the tripod there. Now I'm going to change over to my camera, my phone camera, and I learned something new today. I can actually use my phone camera like it's Bluetooth. It will connect, and I don't need to have it connected to the computer. So that's awesome. I can spread it around. Now let's see what the specifications are. It's got a general aluminium center column with spirit level. Oh, I like a good spirit. The haunty type and the delicious type. What's your favorite spirit, everyone? Mid-level leg stabilization system and canopy, whatever the hell that means. Oh, I see. It's got a hook. I can put a sandbag on it or a bucket of water or something. 3-way head with quick release plate. No comment. 3-way head with quick release plate. Okay. That's what I want. Somebody should be up here to read the chat while I'm talking. Does anybody want to come up and read the chat while I'm read the chat to me while I'm talking? 3-piece brace tubes are made of plastic. Okay. Flip leg locks for fast setup. 21.3 millimeter max tube size. And a tripod bag included for carrying ease. Well, anything that makes my life easier can't be that bad. I know, Dan. I'm like, I wondered if this was if Ted's cameras is a shop front for something else. Well, there's the link. If anybody wants, because I'm going to have to step away from the thing so I can set the tripod up. If anyone wants to get up and read the chat out to me and tell me what people are asking or saying or talking about, that would be wonderful. And I'm just going to now switch cameras. So let me go to, and I haven't done my dishes in case you see my kitchen. Be prepared. I've got shit everywhere. And it's not like me to have shit everywhere. Oh, hello, Steph. How are you? Now, let me go to Heather's iPhone. There we are. Hello. Right. See, that's easy. And I don't even have to have... Oh, hello, Kim. How are you?
Oh, hang on. I've got to mute you on YouTube. Hang on.
Oh, yeah, mute me. That'll be right.
Where am I? Oh, there I am. Yeah, I thought I'd come up and help you.
Oh, thank you, because I'm stepping away and I can't see what's happening. So you can read what people are telling me and I can either ignore it or respond.
Can I see the comments? Here we go. Oh, yeah, there we go.
You should be
Okay.
able to. So, how does that look? Am I all right? I'm
You look
wearing.
beautiful.
Thank you. I'm wearing my most flowy frock because I'm fat and full after dinner, and people won't be able to see my pork-filled stomach.
Your pork tum-tum.
Oh, so far so good. Oh, I like this.
Hi, everyone.
Introducing our paranormal world, Kim. Go check her out. She's wonderful. Wonderful. I could listen to her all day. And sometimes I have.
That 6-hour live stream that we did.
Yes. Oh, yes. We've done quite a few long live streams. And every now and then I binge watch her content because that's how I roll. Oh, okay. Take this. Oh, it's in plastic.
I'm looking in. Hi, Dan. Hi, Trinity Paranormal Investigations of Long Island. Is that Kat?
Yes. There's another channel you must subscribe to as well. I can't tell you why because it's a state secret. You'll have to go. You'll have to go over there and find out for yourself.
Oh, nice. It has Mark and Annette. I've been hiding. I've been hiding at home.
Oh, you been out on any dates or any holidays or?
Oh, look. The answer to that's yes, but whether or not they've been fruitful is another thing.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm not for this world.
Okay. You haven't you don't go to the pub for the chook raffle or the Barbie raffle, meat tray. You want a meat tray or? Oh, this is it's looking quite nice.
Ooh.
Look. So that's the leg of the tripod and that's the top. Isn't this lovely?
The 3-way head with quick release.
Yes.
Yeah. We're all waiting to see that.
So am I. It's kind of like you can smoke. I'm going to vape in a minute. It's kind of like most guys' dream come true, isn't it? Anyway, I won't go there. I'll stop right there before I get banned.
Yeah.
There's
we are talking about a tripod.
Yes. There's Vampire Baby. So it's got these legs. Can you see that? So I'm going to... What do I do? I'll open up the legs and we'll see how tall it is. Oh, Kim, I can't believe I'm saying this. Oh. Whip them in.
It's like someone wrote the script for you, isn't it?
I know, right? I couldn't have done better if I tried.
That was a very smooth leg opening.
I might actually load this up to OnlyFans, and see what I get out of it. I might actually start making some money that way. Now, can you see
it? All do with a little bit of extra cash. Don't judge.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Oh, well, there we go. Can you see?
How do you lock it in place?
I'm trying to work that. Right, okay, I've got 3. Oh, there's a handle. Look, that's an actual handle. So there's a screw there. There's a screw there.
For the minute, isn't it?
There's a clip there. Oh, yeah. Oh, hang on. Wait. And there's a screw there. All right. So let's screw some things. Let's make it a bit loose. Let's loosen it up a bit, shall we?
Who would have thought?
I'm as loose as a goose. And, there's the spirit level.
Where?
What's your favourite spirit? See that green thing there?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yes. And there's the handle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... This handle here screws as well. So I'm going to there's my camera. Okay, so that's one. That's a. Oh. Okay.
Let's see if the camera can attach.
Looks a bit broken. I reckon Werner's done some soldering.
Uh-oh.
Will the camera go on? No. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Oh, yes, 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 we have. Am I doing this right? I must be.
The innuendo, I swear.
Round and round she goes, and where she stops, who knows? There we go. That's tight. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice and tight, just the way I like my cameras. Okay, so I
I am
can.
way too young for this.
No, you're not. Yo, what? Don't lie. Sorry. Of course you are, dear. Can you still see that properly? Or should I bring it over this way? Bring it over that way.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So that locks in the camera from tilting down and up. So I can't tilt down and up. And what does this button do? Oh, there's another one. What the hell does that do?
Is it windy?
Well, it just sort of goes up and down. It kind of winds. It doesn't. Oh, hang on.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it grows.
Look how far she's extending it.
I'm a bit of a size queen.
Well, you've got to get it all the way up.
It's got to go. Now, I'll show you how far. Oh, shit. Oops. Now, it's as tall as I am.
That button blows the tripod up, said Mark and Annette.
Sorry?
Mark and Annette said that button blows the tripod up.
Right. Can you see
I was thinking it was the quick release that it was going to collapse.
Can you see me? It's actually as big as I am.
Oh, so that's standing at what, like ear height with you?
Yeah, that's my ear.
Yeah, wow. That's a nice tall tripod.
There we go. So, wow. Can you see?
Yeah.
Yep. So all I have to do is open up that. And, oh, man, that's awesome. That's what you see. It's like, this is I've got the camera at my eye height, so I could just do that and, oh, goodness gracious me. That's wonderful.
That's asking if the tripod's lightweight.
It's lighter with the camera off. It is fairly lightweight. It is lightweight, so I'll wind that down. Now, I'm gonna work out what this button does. This one here.
That's the one that blows it up.
No. That's the one that winds it up. This one, see?
You'll be using that a lot, I reckon.
I think I will be. I like to wind things up, especially people. That's terrible, isn't it? I'm a bit naughty. Okay,
Your friend Too Cool for Banshee's here.
Oh, hello, Banshee. How are you? So that stops it from going left to right. That tightens up the left and right, so it keeps it fairly stable in every direction. But
nice.
Yeah. So if you really want it completely still.
It looks like the camera's angling down. Is there a way that you can change that camera angle?
Yes, I can turn the handle knob, right? This long one, turn that and move it up.
Oh, yep, nice.
like that, and then lock it into place. But it's great if you want to focus on the cat's balls or, you know, any other balls. Sometimes I like to
Cats
focus
everywhere
on
have just crossed their legs.
Yes. Oh, I like that. Now for the big reveal. Are we seeing this?
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. It slices, it dices, it does everything. There's got to be a quick release here somewhere, and goodness knows if I can find it. If I can't find it, it's not that quick.
Oh. Yeah, but once you find it and you know where it is.
Oh, here we go. Is this it? Is this the quick release? Yes, it is. Look at that.
Oh, hang on. But you spent ages screwing that on, and then it just quick releases.
Yep. But it's screwed on. What I could have done is taken the shoe off.
Oh, okay. So it's screwed onto that plate.
Yes. But what it does, it now just slides into this plate here. So, oh, hang on. It might be quick release, but it's not very quick attach. How do we attach this now? It's got to go like that. Oh, there we go. And press that button at the back end, and it's on. So if I want to go from static to roaming, I just do that. That's cool. I like that. And oh, it's even got a spirit level here. See that? Oh,
two spirit levels.
See that green thing?
Oh, yeah, there's one on the side as well.
Yeah, so there's one there. So there's one for the camera if you want the camera level, and there's one for the tripod if you want the tripod level. Oh, so who's jealous? I hope you're all jealous.
Hi, Banshee. Just to answer your question, I'm Kim.
Kim's lovely. Okay.
Sometimes.
I mean, if I were you, if I was everyone else in the chat watching me, I'd be jealous. Everyone needs a lightweight, quick release.
Three-way head.
Something three-way head tripod. Absolutely. Absolutely. And there you have it. And on the bottom, I think that's for your weights if you want to weigh it down. And what does this say? i3530D tripod.
Hi, Cuppy.
Hello, Cruppy. Grubby. And the thing. So I'm excited. That's excellent. I'm just going to change cameras now.
That is very cool.
Isn't that wonderful? Give me a moment. I'm going to change cameras back to my FaceTime camera. That's better. Oh, that's going to make life so much easier. And I better not lose a leg.
Was it expensive?
Actually, it was on special. Have a guess. Do you want to have a guess?
Is this like The Price is Right?
Yes, but you don't get to keep it.
I'll let people in the comments guess. I need to guess how much it cost.
Yes, except Drew, because he was there, so he knows.
Oh, except Drew.
Yeah, Drew, you can't guess. Is anybody guessing?
Oh, we got a $150 guess?
No.
More or less?
Less.
Less than 150, Cat. I'm going to guess 80.
Less.
Less than 80?
Less. Yep, less than 80, less than 375, less than 125. Less than
79.
89. Less than 200. Less than 60. Less than 69.
Less than 60?
Yep.
That's a
Do
ripper.
you remember exactly how much it was? I'm pretty sure.
We've got a $65 and a $49 guess here.
65, no, less than 65.
$59.99.
Less than 49. Less than 59. Less than 55.
Less than $49. Hang on, what?
I'm pretty sure. It was actually $39 or $39. And I got it on special for $33.
Holy moly. $33.
Yep, $33. Is that right, Drew? I'm pretty sure.
I've got a tripod that is way crappier than that, and it costs more than that.
Well, you need to go to Ted's Cameras.
Ted's Camera House.
Ted's Camera House. Ted's Camera Store.
I'm pretty sure it did actually come from Ted's Camera House. I don't know what Ted was doing the day I went there, but clearly he likes you more than he likes me.
Oh, you know, probably because I'm $39.95 down 10. Was it $39.95? That was the actual price. Was it down to 39 or was it down to 33? I thought it was down to 33.
Well, you could break one every weekend, really, for that price, couldn't you?
Well, I know. Well, not every weekend. Maybe every. Oh, originally it was 60, was it? Yeah.
Next time someone comes creeping around your house, you can hit them with the tripod.
Absolutely. And I'll get a new one. I've got accidental damage insurance. The problem is I have a $200 excess, so I'd have to pay money to get the bloody thing replaced.
Yeah.
I'll just break a few more things. Yeah, I think it was 60, down to 33.
So
Pretty sure. Yes.
Yeah, 60 is about what I would expect to pay.
Yes. Yeah,
but it's a good one.
Been a while. It is a good one. It is.
Because you've got the two planes that it can be unlevel on, and it's got two spirit levels. It's fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. I've got legs. I've got.
Banshee just said, saw a red-headed woman running out of that shop. Start the car, start the car.
Yes, we have an Audi. Is it Audi? No, IKEA commercial. Start the car, start the car. Yes. Oh, yeah, don't forget type Urbex in the chat and your links will drop. And that's open to everyone. But sometimes it takes a while for Nightbot to kick in because it's a stupid old thing. It is sometimes. Yeah, so
She
there
doesn't
you
mean
go.
it, Nightbot.
It's annoying. And, right, any news from your end, Miss OPW?
No, I've just been being very quiet lately.
Yes.
Sort of collecting my thoughts and finding new pathways.
Right. Are these personal pathways or professional pathways or?
Oh, a little bit of both.
Pathways? A little bit of both? Oh, good
just
on you.
trying to sort my...
Yeah, I understand. I completely understand. Hello. I thought there was somebody new.
It was Nightbot.
No.
Hello, Nightbot. Oh,
hi, Nightbot. Yes.
It's good to see you, though. You know, it's funny you say that it's been freezing in Adelaide. It has been absolutely melting here in Brisbane. We had 35 degrees the other day. And if you've never kind of been to Queensland, you probably think, 35 is not very hot. But when you couple that with 80% humidity that it was yesterday,
Yeah. Yes.
was really quite dreadful. And the humidity's kind of died off a bit today, but I think it's going to be back tomorrow.
Yeah. And for those in the US, the humidity in Queensland is very similar to the humidity in Florida. Well, at least in Palm Beach Gardens, where I spend most of my time, it's very, very similar. I don't think it's quite as bad as Queensland when Queensland gets moist.
Oh, Benji, I love Geraldton. I grew up in Perth.
Oh wow!
Love WA. And I'm totally down with dry heat. Dry heat is fine, but that humidity can get really like you just want to can't lie down. You can't do anything without sweating.
Yes. So no, I like the dry heat. I don't mind Queensland heat. I actually don't mind it. Werner and I went up there for 6 weeks quite some time ago. We had somebody who lived at Airlie Beach, and we knew somebody who lived just behind Sunshine Coast, or just behind in the
Hinterland. Yep.
Hinterland. I can't remember. Caloundra.
Nice.
Yes, lived in Caloundra. It was cold at night, but during the day it was so hot. And actually, Werner and I, we both got, because we were out and about. I mean, it's Airlie Beach. It's the Whitsundays. You can't be stuck inside in the Whitsundays. You have to be out sipping cocktails in the pool where you can swim up to the bar, of course, and pat dolphins and, do all that wonderful stuff. And so after about a week, I think we ended up with heat stroke, and we actually spent an entire day just inside under the air conditioner. Yeah, it was great. And then Pigeon Island. Do you know Pigeon Island? No, I don't know. You're in Brisbane.
No.
Pigeon Island is one of the first, it's fairly close to the shore in Airlie Beach. I think it's still part of the Whitsundays. And when the tide goes out, the island is uncovered. You can actually walk there without even walking on water.
Oh, nice. Without being Jesus.
Yes. And without getting stung, And so Werner and I actually did that. We were, you can kind of climb on it, but I think it's pretty, from memory, it wasn't that easy to climb on and walk on, just very thick and surrounded by bush and stuff. But we got there and we explored a little bit, but then the tide was coming in. But when the tide comes in, it comes in really, really quick. And you have to be out of there. Otherwise, you would have been there all night until the tide went out again the next day.
Yeah.
They've got, it was part of Queensland. You've got stingers and jellyfish and all things, sharks. Anything that wants to kill you is in that water.
Yeah.
So, and as we were walking back, we could start. We started splashing. We could hear our feet splashing in the water, and it doesn't take long at all for the tide to come in.
No. And getting rescued sounds like more fun than it actually is.
Yes. Hello, Cuppy's Corner. How are you? Welcome in. We've just finished unboxing my tripod with 3-way head,
which is stunning, and she got it for a great price.
And quick release. Yeah.
One of the selling points.
Oh, hang on. There we go. That's the camera that's attached to, and that's the tripod. Isn't it a very handsome tripod?
It really is.
It's got a handle. I should remember to use the handle. How many tripods do you know have a handle?
I know.
I mean, it's awesome. Yes, I like that. I'm very happy with that purchase. And we weren't planning on looking at it. Drew went in there looking for something for himself, and I came out with a tripod. We were on the other side of town. We were right on the outskirts of town looking at abandoned houses. Next thing you know, we're in West Terrace in the heart of the city, going down Rundle Street, which is like a hippie, eclectic, alternate type street, and so forth and so on. That's where you find all these shops. And we're in our daggy explore clothes, and everyone's all dressed up and they're wearing their heels and their freaking Versace and all that sort of stuff. And here we are looking like we should be on a street corner begging for money. Like nobody owns us. But, you get that, don't you, Drew?
Did anyone throw you any money?
Oh, I was waiting for it.
It's a good disguise.
There was a homeless person that tried to offer us money, but I thought, no, I'm not going to take this food out of your mouth.
You're looking daggy when homeless people are trying to help you. They're offering to buy your food because they're worried you'll buy alcohol instead.
Absolutely. They're like, oh, you're new. Haven't seen you around before. You let me give
Trying to find you a trolley. Here you go. I've got a trolley for you.
Oh, I shouldn't be mean. I'm not being mean.
Cuppy can't hear the chat. Can only read the comments.
Oh. Can anybody else hear the chat? Oh. Well, our paranormal world's gone. Oh,
Whoops.
What did you do? Whoops.
I'm sorry.
Oh dear, that was hilarious.
I thought, I can't, because I can't type comments. I can see the comments, but I can't type them. And I thought, it's clearly because I'm not logged in. I'm not sure why I'm actually not logged in. But I hit the login, and it took me out, obviously. And
okay, yeah, because you've got
do that again.
Your own. The only way you can type comments is if I make you an admin of my StreamYard.
Oh no, that's okay. But yeah, I mean, look, I could probably be on the actual live.
Yeah, you can do actual live stream if you like.
Yeah, but that there's a delay in that, which is kind of really weird.
Yeah. Well, what you do is you keep your thing off. What I do is if I need to chat, well, I mean, I don't need to do it, but if I need to chat to somebody, if I'm on somebody else's stream, I just leave my sound off and I just go in and chat and then come back.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what
I just was going to say hi to Cuppy because Cuppy can't hear.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cuppy. Is your volume up? That sounds terrible. I'm sure that you would know.
All right. That crisis is averted.
Okay.
Good grief, I'm terribly sorry. Worst guest ever. Is that still a Christmas wreath up there?
Yes, that's up there 24/7.
Oh, okay.
There's
so
no
it's a permanent festive wreath.
It's a permanent fixture. I just pretend it's not a Christmas wreath.
Oh.
Christmas wreath? What Christmas wreath?
Well, I go for a walk every evening, and there's plenty of people around the suburbs with their Christmas trees still up.
Yeah.
You can see them in their windows.
Yes, I know. Actually, my friend Patma, or Drew's friend, well, our friend Patma, my friend Patma, he has his Christmas tree up all year round. Which is
sorry, Kat. Yeah, because I can't put in any comments. So I'm our paranormal world. I do all sorts of.
Okay, hang on. I'll get the link.
Yeah, it's weird that people still have their trees up. I think, aren't you worried that evil spirits will come and infest your tree? I don't even know if I believe in evil spirits, but I'm not going to risk it.
Come on, see.
An evil spirit in your Christmas tree probably repels Santa, and I don't want Santa to be repelled.
Well, exactly.
I want him to keep putting presents under my tree.
There we go. And I'll just pin that message. Pin message. So if you want to connect to Kim from our paranormal world, there is the link pinned to the. Oh, that's my.
Oh, you're a darling. Thank you.
Oh, there we are. That's the
Werner's not even here, is he?
Werner's in bed.
Oh, is
It's
he
his
okay?
rest day. Yeah, it's his rest day. He goes to work tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
He's sometimes in the mood for live streams and sometimes he's not. Today just happens to be one of the not days.
Fair
But that's
enough.
all right.
I relate.
Yeah,
Mark and Annette didn't even put a Christmas tree up this year.
no,
Wow.
why not?
Oh, Dee didn't either.
Actually, I didn't either, to be honest. I just realised. I didn't because it was too cold. It was too
Wow.
cold. We need hot weather for a Christmas tree, otherwise they won't grow. Christmas trees don't survive in cold weather. I don't know how they do it in America, having a snow Christmas.
I think that's the thing, isn't it? Because, I've got my 15-year-old daughter, so she's like, oh, I want the Christmas tree up. And I think if she didn't hassle me, I possibly wouldn't even bother. But
Yeah. I don't know.
yeah.
Normally I like Christmas. I like to have the decorations and but this year didn't feel like Christmas for some reason. I don't know. Did anybody else feel that way? That just didn't feel like Christmas? Oh, that's early in the morning.
4:44 a.m. You're keen. Good on your cat. What a trooper.
That's awesome. Thank you. And you're still here. Most people would have fallen back to sleep or something.
Are you an early riser, cat, or is that just you staying up late? It kind of didn't feel like Christmas, did it?
No.
You know what my favourite thing about Christmas is baked ham. I love a glazed ham, and I love making my baked ham.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah. And my daughter would absolutely hit the roof if I didn't bake a ham every Christmas.
Really? Wow. How do you bake your ham?
Well, I kind of do it differently every year. Like, I always sugar and juice, some sort of juice, whether it's apple or orange. It just depends what I've got. And
yeah,
sometimes I'll put, most of the time I'll put mustard in, but it depends, like Dijon or whole seed or, it really just depends on what I've got. But this year I put jam in it, in the glaze, and it was really, no, it was, it wasn't jam, it was lemon marmalade. It was really, really great. So, she's a night owl. There you go. Yeah.
Well, that sounds absolutely awesome.
Does anyone know what Fairy Dragon and the Stash are up to at the moment? Are they still tripping around or?
Yeah, they would go. Are they? They're not going on their big trip yet, are they? They're still
I don't think so. Yeah.
doing smaller trips to get used to it.
Hey, we must be twins, Banshee.
Twinning. Yeah.
Just put it in. I mean, it always tastes good. You can't wreck a blooming. As long as you put yummy ingredients in, it's not going to go wrong, is it?
Absolutely. I've always wanted to do a baked ham, but I'm too lazy. I do enough cooking without having to bake a bloody ham. Yes, I'd like to see Christmas Island too. Is that the one with all the frogs and they migrate?
The crabs, the red crabs.
Red crabs, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
And they say that if you drive on them, you can't help but kill crabs because they're like everywhere and they run across.
They've put in some really good mitigation strategies. There's gutters along the side of the road now and bridges over the roads for the crabs. Yeah, so they've really done some really good work to stop them from getting run over.
Oh, that's good.
But I think they do still like wander into people's houses and have to get swept out with brooms.
Yes. Oh, I hope he gets better soon. Wow.
Oh, Stash's dad isn't well. Oh, okay. Oh, no, that's no good.
Oh, okay. They are coming to Adelaide. I thought they were coming to Adelaide. The migrating crabs, yes.
Oh, look, I completely understand. See, Kat, you get forced into cooking particular things, and you go, "Oh, I want to try something new," and they're like, "No."
Yes, that's right.
I feel your pain.
I'm forced by the family to make my Italian shorts. Oh, yum. And sometimes I want to try something new, but they want mums. Absolutely. Because I tell you what, now that I'm older, right, and everyone's passed away, grandma and, dad's gone and, mum's 80, I'm going to get to a point where there's certain foods that I'm never going to be able to eat anymore again. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
just love to once recreate like pig and ham soup the way Nanny used to make it. And the I don't like kidney, but Nanny used to make steak and kidney pudding. And if I took all the kidneys out, it was delicious. But if I had a kidney left in it, I'll throw up.
It's a butterfly, Dee. There's a couple. There's a couple of different butterflies.
Oh, your birthday's on Saturday. This Saturday, tomorrow.
Whose birthday's on Saturday? What?
As in this Saturday. I haven't even got you a present.
Oh, Drew.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Drew.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Druzy. Sing with me. Happy birthday to you.
Hip hip.
Hooray.
You get one hooray, Drew.
Oh, one hooray. You don't deserve 3, Drew. Sorry.
No, you do. You deserve loads, Drew. 38. Imagine being 38.
I'd love to be 38 again. I was 27 for about 10 years. It would actually be nice to reach 38.
I had a 2-year-old when I was 38. Are your presents in the mail from Banshee, Drew? Look out for that.
Oh.
Drew's like ringing up Australia Post. Where's my present?
Yes. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to get you. Oh, I don't know.
Get him one of those excellent tripods.
No, yeah. No, he'd have a better one than that.
Oh.
Wouldn't you, Drew? Maybe I could, but I don't think I'll get him for $30 again.
No, you'd have to pay 60.
Yeah, well, you're not worth that.
Oh, you almost killed me.
Sorry, that was terrible, wasn't it?
It's one of the things that I love about you, Heather.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, hang on, the tripod's still showing at $39.99, says Mark and Annette.
Oh, do you want a tripod, Drew? I won't say what I was going to say. Oh, 39. I thought it was 39. I got it for 33.
Maybe you got an extra discount because the dude liked you.
Maybe they were. $61.99. I don't know. Oh no, Belle's gone. Back to work. 20 minutes gone.
Oh, Dee.
Damn. That was a quick
lovely.
My goodness. Well, that's right. And
Yeah,
as
just
I
read it backwards.
Find yourself a young man. You're only as old as the person you're feeling up anyway.
You have a school bell. Wow.
Really?
Yeah. Get back to work. Back to work, peasants.
Yes. Back to the grindstone. Don't forget your ball and chain.
No soup for you. So that's it. So you've got a live tomorrow night as well. Is that right?
Yes, we've got a live tomorrow night with Drew.
With Drew. Is that from your place or from Drew's place, or where's
Oh,
that
both.
from?
It's actually both. So one of the reasons why Drew and I are doing a live together, and it's from both channels, is to help Drew get his watch hours up. Because
Okay.
they're really, 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 really poor at the moment. So I'm not overly fussed about. Well, I am, of course, but I mean, I do lives and put up videos all the time. Drew doesn't do a lot of lives, or hasn't. So yeah, I'm trying to get Drew to a point where he can just use lives to, because his videos are fairly short. They're not long.
Yeah.
And yeah, we thought we'd get Drew's watch hours up by doing combined lives. The problem is most people come over to my channel anyway, so I might just stop my lives streaming from my channel and just do it straight from Drew's and send everybody over there and do it that way.
Can you? Oh, you'd just be a guest on Drew's.
Oh
Like
no, I'd still be a thing because I've got access to Drew's channel.
Oh, okay.
I mean, full access to. I could run amok if I wanted to. It's a good
But
thing.
you don't because you're nice.
Yes, I wouldn't trust me personally, but you know.
How do you feel about that, Drew?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, look, I will absolutely do my best to tune in. I have swim club. My daughter has swim club every Friday night.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I go and run the barbecue at swim club, and that is until about 8:30. It depends. Sometimes it's a little bit later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So they enjoy it, obviously. They do.
Oh, it's great for the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think this is going to be her last year.
Yeah. Oh, really? Is it actual proper swimming lessons, or is it just people getting together and splashing around the water playing Marco Polo?
I'd be in that. No, it's races.
It's race. Oh, yeah.
So they do swimming races, but they don't compete with each other. They compete with themselves. So they compete with their own personal best time.
Oh, no, not one of these feel-good.
Yeah.
One of these feel-good clubs. You're not competing against each other, just yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone wins a trophy.
Everyone does. No,
Yeah.
they get trophies for the best in each category, so each stroke and each length. But then and everyone gets a participation medal, which is a bit cool. I don't, even though I do a splendid job of running the sausage sizzle.
Oh, do you? Oh, I love it. That's so Australian, isn't it? The sausage sizzle. Oh.
You've got to have a sausage sizzle.
Thank
I
you.
did tonight, but I gave this video a thumbs up before it even started because I just knew it would be spectacular.
So if anyone wants to get their watch hours up and wants to connect with people and swap playlists and all that sort of thing, please feel free to connect to each other. Just grab a playlist, and you're not obliged to watch every single video, but if you just want to run it in your spare time, most people have unlimited data. Not everyone has the capability of doing that, and if you can't, that's fine. But if you have, then just watch each other's watch hours. I could do a command for playlist. No, I don't know. I wouldn't know how to do that. No, ignore that. I don't want to promise anything I can't deliver. So yeah, if anyone wants to go over to Drew's and start watching his playlist and get his contact. No,
Watch
what is
hours?
it? Watch hours.
So remind me, how many subscribers has Drew got at the moment?
Drew's got about 580 something. So he's halfway. He's over halfway there.
And how are the watch hours? About halfway?
No, not even a quarter of the way.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So it would be really good if people could help him out like that. That would be wonderful. And each other.
It can be a bit frustrating.
Yeah. I don't worry about my subscribers as much as I worry about my watch hours, because I know the subscribers are going to come. The watch hours aren't necessarily, because if I look at my average time. It's anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, so at the moment I'm on 2,700 watch hours
Okay.
with nearly 800 subscribers. So I'm not doing too badly.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll get there. It just is, you know, and I think that there's pros and cons to both. What making longer videos, obviously, people watch for longer. But if you make shorter videos, you get more people watching because not everyone has the time to watch lengthy videos.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's
And I
right.
think
And
it can be either way you do it. To be honest with me, I think that sort of 10 to 15 minutes is about the max of my attention span. And
yes. And the way TikToks and shorts are taking off, I think 15 seconds is the average attention span of most people. Hello, Jackie. How are you? Welcome in.
Oh, nice, Dan. That's awesome.
Oh, congratulations. Well, go over to Dan and let's get his watch hours done and dusted if we can, if anyone wants. And I'm sure Dan will return the favour.
Oh, there you go. So Jackie's saying that she prefers a 20 to 30-minute video.
Oh, okay.
I really think it depends on what it is. You know, if something can really engage your interest for a long time, then
Oh, yeah.
but, you know,
Yeah, absolutely. For sure. Some people I can listen to for hours and hours and hours, while others not so much, you know.
not looking at anyone in particular, she's thinking.
I'm not looking at any. I can't see a single person. Oh, I've seen that comment. Yeah.
Night cat.
Thank you. Good night. You have a wonderful
Very nice to meet you.
sleep. Yes, I just saw you got a shift coming. I thought you were going to work for a moment. Awesome. Thank you. Sleep well.
Yeah, longer
Yeah.
lives are better.
For sure. I don't even know if Drew's still on.
I think Drew said he was going to go and have dinner.
Oh, okay. Oh, good on him.
I think it's dreadful when you click, you get a notification that someone's live, and you think, oh, cool, and you click it and it's finished,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, that was only like a 10-minute live or whatever. That's a little bit.
Yeah, it's a bit silly having only a 10-minute live, but oh well, you know. Actually, somebody went live. I think it was Drew. Drew went live. He sent me a message on Facebook to say he's going live. Do you know, I got the notification a week later. I'm pretty sure it was one of Drew's lives. A week later.
Thanks, YouTube.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it?
Yeah, that happens.
Oh, it sucks.
I remember that live that you did when you guys got bogged. Remember?
Yes, I can see you, Intrepids.
Yes, we can see. Oh, I can see that comment.
Oh, I can see your comment. I think that's the only comment that I've seen. It's appeared here. Yeah, that's the only comment that's come up.
Cuppy.
Hello, Intrepids.
I can't comment, Cuppy, but nice to meet you. She can't hear.
Oh, really? Oh, this is too difficult since I can't hear what is being said. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Drew's back. Don't panic, everyone. Drew's back.
Okay, thank you. I wonder what's wrong with Cruppy's computer. Or the live stream. I don't know. Ah, you're back. Welcome back. Nice. See, that's what I mean. Everyone's wonderful here. This is a wonderful, wonderful, supportive sort of YouTube family I've got. I don't need 1,000 people watching my live streams.
Well, Yeah.
I mean, I'd like it.
Could you imagine how difficult it would be to keep up with the comments?
I couldn't imagine.
They'd just be scrolling.
They would be. And I know someone, there's a guy called, I've mentioned his name before, Historic Travels. And when he started after me, and he does mainly videos about the Titanic and is that good, he started after me. I met him when he was less than 100 subscribers. And in months, he reached his 1,000. He's now about 83,000 subscribers. And he does live chats, and his chats are like
Yeah.
that. Absolutely, he is a master, a master at his knowledge in that area of boating and disasters. And his
Wow.
videos are just absolutely amazing. That's one person I can listen to all day. Unfortunately, he only does like 15, 20-minute episodes.
So his channel's particularly related to the Titanic.
Titanic and other ships like disasters as
Oh.
well. He does the Hindenburg, he does the Lusitania, he does the, what was that hospital ship that hit a landmine, all the ships, the Glandria Doria, all that sort of thing, but mainly Titanic. It mainly surrounds the Titanic.
Wow, I wouldn't imagine that there could be a lot that you'd discuss. Like, you'd make even 30 or 40 videos and then.
Exactly. Yes. Well, oh no, you'd be surprised. There were 1,500 people on that boat. Or
Yeah.
is it a ship?
Yeah,
Not
okay.
like the captain, the stories, the survival.
Oh, okay. So drilling right into it.
Oh yeah, including in the inquiries, the how the ship broke up. Um, so much to talk about.
Wow.
Fast. There was slow mode on. There were a rough 497 in chat. Wow, that's amazing.
Wow.
Yes. Actually, Dan, you've got a lot of people in your chat for a channel. I've seen like 40 people in your chat. Or am I mistaken? I'm sure from time to time I've seen 40 people in your chat.
My geckos are always. Oh, you know what happened today? There was a big wasp. It was either like a big fat wasp or a hornet. And it flew over and landed on the back of my house. And I saw this gecko. The gecko obviously went, "Hello, there's some dinner." And it went running over to it and then it stopped. I think it thought better of it because I imagine, like, the hornet would have been at least half of the size of this gecko. I think I don't know, would a gecko kill a hornet kill a gecko? But yeah, I mean, cool story, right, Kim? There needs to be more dragons. But I was I was like, wow, gecko's gonna get the hornet, and then the gecko thought better of it.
Ah, awesome. It was
Yeah, not awesome, Kim. Shut up.
sorry. I'm trying to do two things at once. I was
Yeah. Poor
this,
Heather.
and I'm trying to be engaging, and we in two separate sort of areas. It's just not working for me. The camera, I paid $33. Oh, the camera. Sorry, the camera. Oh, that was I can't remember. I think we bought it when we were in the US.
It would have
And
been a lot more than $33.
yeah, more than $33, absolutely. That's a night vision. That's freaking expensive. Yes, actually, I'm going to let Drew answer that question about doing an investigation on the beach. Okay, 52 people. Where do you find them, Dan? I'd like to know where you find them.
Because I want 52 people to come to my live stream.
Yes, I think I peak about 25 at best. And that's not very often. I got a tuber chat raid once, which got me 25. That was cool.
I don't know what that means.
Tuber chat. It's like a growth channel, but not a growth channel. It's a connection channel.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and then if somebody happens to be live or doing a premiere after he is due to finish, then he will get his channel to raid your live stream or premiere.
I see.
Yes. And that guarantees you a certain number of people that will come in on top of the regulars, which is great.
Ah.
I tried to raid people as well. Yes, so Drew's actually doing a shipwreck documentary, or halfway through producing one here in South Australia. And I don't want to say too much, just in case it's a national secret.
He don't want to ruin the surprise.
No, I don't want to ruin the surprise. And I think there might be an investigation involved in that little bit of documentary. Oh, USA and the UK. Oh, okay. You must go live at the right time.
At the right time, yeah. We never do, Heather.
Oh, that's right. Yes, he raided Drew's adventures as well. Or popped in. He is. His name's Kevin. If you ever get a chance, pop on over to Tuber Chat. You'll meet some wonderful people and connect with other people. And I don't know who introduced me to him, actually. Because I know Nadia's been connected with him for a while, but I don't think it was Nadia that introduced me. Yeah, but anyway, never mind. It's all good. Yes, so what else was I going to... There was another question that I was going to answer. I think I've answered them all. Oops, ow. Show this one. Ghost Pictures did an investigation in Toronto and talked to some sailors. Oh, I've been to Toronto and talked to sailors as well. I'd prefer the real sailor, actually. Oh, that's a bit naughty, isn't it?
Bit.
Now, I'm halfway through 724 documentaries. Why am I not surprised? Nadia's having a ball right now. Drew, if I run your videos and just say hello, then I haven't watched it. If I run your videos and I just say hello, then I haven't watched it. I was just getting your watch hours up. If I have a convo like a book,
then she's watched it.
Then I've watched it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It all makes sense.
Oh, I see what you mean, Jackie. Yes. So if you say hello, you're just letting them know that you've played it, haven't watched it. If you write a really long comment, book form or essay form, then you actually watch the video.
If I critique and give you a score out of 10.
Yes. Exactly. Yes, I've got some wonderful new project coming up that I'm going to be delighted to share with everyone.
Oh, are we going to get any hints?
No.
No.
It's all about me. Sorry.
You guys are astonishing at finding abandoned places.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you find them all?
Well, we're driving and searching mostly. Pure luck. Sometimes it's pure luck, sometimes it's pure ass, and sometimes it's research.
Okay.
But I can never tell which is which. Oh, sometimes we just happen to be lucky enough to pass one that's obvious. Computer says no.
Computer says no.
No. Oh, dear.
COVID. It's just literally driving around like mad things. Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking with the petrol prices. Like, holy moly.
Yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We do drive around a lot. Yeah. Yes, and sometimes they're not abandoned. We go into places, let people home, or a light comes on,
They're like,
or the handle opens.
we're sleeping. Get out of our house.
Yeah, so just call in for coffee, a midnight snack, snack attack. Yes, yeah, we have to do less driving and more proper research.
Yeah, but how do you research the places?
Well,
See, I
there's
think that's what it is, Nadia. I think that South Australia must just have a higher proportion of abandoned places. I mean, I live in suburban Brisbane, I guess, so we're not going to see that many. But is it because you go out into those more country areas?
oh yeah, the country areas. So we used to have a huge railway network as well, and when the railway, when with lack of water, with the removal of our railway infrastructure, just caused places to decline. There's a place called Alma. It had 4 suburbs. You had Alma, Alma's North, Alma South, Alma Plains, something like that. But because the railway was supposed to go through that town, but because it didn't and went somewhere else, Alma just died, literally,
Oh,
because there was
okay.
no railway. Everyone went to the places where the railway was. And when the railways were all pulled up, everything like Chirawi that had went from 2,000 people down to 200, literally over
Wow.
when the last train went through. But yeah, you can go on Google Maps and you can look up websites where council has to approve houses being demolished or land being subdivided.
Okay.
Yeah, poor Alma, she's a crack whore. Sorry. It came out of nowhere. There's actually a joke behind that, but it's a bit of an in-house joke, so just ignore me.
Well, you're an hour and 12 minutes into your live. You're not going to get in trouble for it.
Okay, you can't swear in the first 10 seconds. Is that right? Is it 10 seconds?
I think it's just from my experience on my live streams, if you say anything that's related to alcohol, smoking, swearing in the first half an hour, then I will definitely get a limited availability for the monetization.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh. Now
So it's
somebody
limited ad suitability.
yes, someone in my group chat was talking about limited ad suitability. They thought it might have had something to do with their title. I
Yeah.
must let them know. So
It really depends if you talk about, anything like death, or if you talk about mention the S word in relation to death. Yeah, I mean that.
yeah,
I've got a video of the Japanese suicide forest, the Aokigahara, and
yeah.
and it really just doesn't really mention, and certainly there's no graphic images in it, but that's limited ad suitability. And ones that videos of mine that have like historic videos that have got references to young children that were involved in the ghost story, they'll be limited as well.
That
Yeah.
might be what it is. So let's write notes. Everyone write notes here. I'm getting my notepad out, right? Because I want to make sure that I remember this. I'm giving appropriate information. So language,
Yeah.
S word,
Mm-hmm.
and talk about DEATH.
Yep. Language, alcohol, anything abuse related, anything. I mean, just a broad be careful is anything relating to kids. Some of the historical ghost stories involve, young kids at about 9, that sort of preteens, who were, poltergeist agents, and those videos of mine tend to have limited ad suitability. Simply because I think they involve kids. There's no graphic descriptions of anything dreadful that happened, but yeah, I think simply because they actually do contain kids. So YouTube's very, concerned about the privacy of young kids, and I think that that's fair enough. So, one of the things is be quite careful, especially if you're doing the urbex stuff, to actually edit children out of your videos. If you're just videoing the public and you actually see any kids edit those kids out. It's just a better idea, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, well, usually there's no one around when we do our urbexing stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, Drew, Aokigahara, it is at the base of Mount Fuji. It's a fascinating place. And when I was researching the video, I was like, holy moly, like there's a whole heap of really interesting sort of folklore that's attached to the area, but there's also some really good, natural law that's around the caves that are in the area and the composition of the forest. And yeah, it's really fascinating. I'd love to go there. But, money dictates that I stay within the confines of my home. No trips to Japan for me at the moment.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah.
Actually, you know what I found also, Dan? I can't even pronounce that. Akigagara. There's something else that I found out, Dan, that big YouTubers will often watch little YouTubers as well.
Yeah.
Just to see what they're doing and copy them. Oh, that's me. There's a man from Australia who rescues people. Oh.
Out of Aokigahara, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't think I would. I think they'd send me back. They take one look at me and deny me any entry. Your visa.
They wouldn't know, you crazy person. I mean, the reality around those forests is that historically, throughout over the centuries, when people were very old or very unwell, and there was no, medical support available, and they would just go out into these forests and die peacefully. And so I guess that's where that whole sort of suicide forest originated. But nowadays I think it's a little bit more, people have some significant mental health issues or whatever.
Oh. It wasn't Patma.
I don't think it's Padma that does that, but
Oh dear. Oh, that's hilarious.
yeah.
Oh man.
But it is interesting the things you will get nabbed for on YouTube. And, sometimes I put up a video and it says limited ad suitability. Okay. And other times I'll put it up, everything's fine. A couple of months later, it comes back with limited ad suitability.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Clearly.
So even if you talk about ghost children, it could be limited.
I think that actual discussion of that might be okay, but images of children, even if it's not, I mean, we're just talking like images of their face. None of the images are dodgy, but yeah, sometimes YouTube doesn't like it. And because I think that there's, an algorithm that's a bot, it's artificial intelligence that's picking this up. So.
Oh, okay. Kim's channel is pinned to the top of the chat, Banshee. I think it is still. So if you go to the blue dialogue box right at the top of the chat box, you'll see Connect to Our Paranormal World, and that's Kim.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that, Banshee, because I don't necessarily have any pictures of my daughter or anything on my YouTube. But yeah, I think that there's a special category where when you upload a video, you have to say no, this is not made for children. And there's a whole heap of rules, and I can't remember what the rules are called, but there's a whole heap of rules around anything related to children and YouTube. There's because there was a lot of exploitation, and that's just about your normal sort of exploitation about targeting ads towards children and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Historically, so they really tightened things up to protect them.
Yes.
Thank you, Banshee. Hope to see you over there. Chat with you on some videos.
Yes.
I mean, I've only got like 200 and something.
Every second Saturday night.
Every second Saturday. Yeah. Not this Saturday, next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Yes, Joe and I were having wonderful fun Saturday afternoon. I met up with an old friend in Victor Harbour. Victor Harbour's about an hour, maybe an hour and a half away from Adelaide. We were exploring and doing different things, and I just remembered we weren't actually meant to be going to Victor Harbour, but there's this huge castle on a hill in Victor Harbour that Joe and I wanted to check out. And while we were there, we met up with my friend Suri and had a coffee. And I think if we stayed there any longer, she would have fired up the barbecue for us.
That is very true, Dan. You can, and it works. I have successfully appealed or disputed a limitation on my videos, and got it reviewed, and everything was great. Victor Harbour is just beautiful, though. Like that South Australian coastline is just magnificent.
Yes, although Victor Harbour's gotten very commercial now.
Yeah,
it's lost its old school charm. Mount Brecon Estate, that's the one. But there are other places out there. Where were we, Drew? Was it Port? No, it was Galway. They've actually maintained their heritage building. They've maintained the character of a town. They've just kept it really, really beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it's got that real old. It's still city like, but it's got that still real old town, old school feel about it.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, that's why I like
I love
it.
South
I
Australia.
don't mind Victor Harbour. Yes, I don't mind Victor Harbour, but it's not what it used to be.
Yeah. I did the great white cage dive in South Australia in Port Lincoln a number of years ago.
How was that?
So much fun. I'm a massive lover of sharks, but and I scuba dive, so that was obviously quite natural that I'd want to do that. But it was so unbelievable. This enormous creature just coming at you out of the murk. Very cool.
And you're in a cage. So it can't eat you or anything like that.
No.
Has it tried?
It didn't even try. I was a bit disappointed because it didn't bite the cage. We saw 3 sharks that day and none of them bit the cage. I was like, come on, bite the cage. Clearly I'm delicious.
I'd love to do. Yeah, the Gordon lady said they care for their heritage where Victor Harbour have moved into development, probably due to the holiday makers play. Yeah, and it's popular for schoolies and toolies, and yes, I'd love to do scuba diving. But you know what? I don't think you see, I'm a hugger. And I don't care who it is, people or animals, I like to hug. So if I saw a shark, I think
I'll come here, big boy.
I think it's the cuddliest thing, and I thought it was cute. I'd want to hug it, and I wouldn't put it past me to try. I like you, a darling. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
The shark's like, you've just given me that image of Pepe Le Pew with the cat. The shark's the cat, and you're Pepe Le Pew.
I traumatized the poor thing. Oh, oh, yeah,
Definitely.
definitely me. Yeah, I probably.
Oh, I've never had a hug.
Oh, haven't you? You'll have to one day. Hopefully, I'll come to Queensland sometime this year.
Oh, are you?
I hope.
Stash and Fairy Dragon are threatening to come up, but I haven't seen any evidence of that yet.
Oh. Oh, thank you. Yes. Well, I hope they are coming. I hope they are on their way to Adelaide. But if Stash's dad isn't well,
Yeah.
they might. I don't know where. Does anybody know where Stash's dad lives?
Starts with W. Isn't that why they were going to that place that starts with W?
Wallaroo, Whyalla.
No, I think it's in Victoria.
Wagga Wagga.
No, it's I'd never heard of it before.
Wangaratta.
No, I'm never going to remember what it was, but or I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking about when they were picking up his motorbike.
Oh, fair enough.
I've got a hard enough time remembering what I'm doing on a daily basis.
Yes, I know. I can't remember what I did yesterday. And it's terrible. Every time I learn something new, something old has to leave to make
Fall out. Yeah, I hear ya.
Warrnambool. No, I think everyone's heard of Warrnambool.
Oh, you never know, but I don't even know if I'd recognise the name if you said it, to be honest. But
Oh, it might actually be Warrnambool. That might be the name. That might be where they live. That might be right.
Might be.
Yes, but anyway, yeah. So there you go.
So what's planned for Drew's live? Is it a chit chat or is it a?
Oh, just a chit chat. I think we're doing a panel. Somebody asked, "Don't you do panels?" And I'm like, "No, sometimes we do." And I think tomorrow we're doing a panel.
A panel.
I don't know if we're going to have a discussion topic tomorrow. Are we going to have a discussion topic tomorrow, Drew? Does somebody want to suggest a discussion topic? But if they're anything like our paranormal world, the discussion topic sort of lasts for about 5 minutes.
Just forget the topic and just talk about whatever you want.
Yes, talk about everything else like bog frogs and
cat balls.
Cat ball. I'm keen to, Heather.
Aliens, says Banshee.
Aliens. Oh, let's talk about aliens.
Many aliens.
Alien encounters. Ooh. Boogie. Yeah, let's do a panel and let's talk about aliens.
What time is it?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock your time. You're half an hour behind me.
I think we're a half an hour ahead of you. Because
hang on, it's 8:30 here at the moment.
It's 9 o'clock now.
Oh, okay, you're half an hour ahead.
Yeah, because we're on daylight savings time.
Okay, so it'll be 8:30 my time, 9 o'clock your time.
Yep.
Okay.
And we're still have a premiere at 8:30.
Werner?
Yes, Werner. Yeah.
Oh goodness, it's all happening.
I might consider going to it.
Well, he didn't come to your live stream.
Yeah, exactly. He's not here. Where is he now? In bed watching something else. So bugger him.
You've done your dash now, Werner.
He's done his dash. Absolutely. Too cool.
6:30 for you in WA. Yep.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. Let's see. That's hard to imagine that it's 6:30, like still daylight somewhere in Australia.
In Australia, yeah.
Yeah. And do you know what's funny? I don't know about these days, but they say once upon a time they said the sun never sets on the British Empire because they had countries all over the world that the sun actually never sets on it.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
that's
know.
probably true because it's daylight in the UK at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Wow. That's a weird thought, isn't it?
It is. But never mind.
Never mind.
It's all good. It's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt. Oh, dearie me.
I'm so pleased you've got a nice new tripod.
Yeah, so am I. I love it. I can't wait to use it. I wish I could use it now. Oh, where is it? There it is. Hello.
Hello, tripod.
Hi, tripod. And it's nice and tall, which is what I like. I don't have my last one. I think I had to bend over to look through.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, I could have just let that slip, really.
Even when I'm not meaning to say things like that, it still comes out. Just
dodgy. You are dodgy.
I am. Big tripod. I love a big tripod. Oh. 10:30. Oh, okay.
It is a nice tripod, Jackie.
Yes. It's lovely.
It's got a three-way head.
Yes, we have three-way head. We have silicon.
Quick release.
Something. We have a spirit.
Two spirits.
2 spirit levels. And what else does it have? Adjustable legs. Do you remember that song, Detachable Penis?
Mm-hmm. It was a great one.
It was, wasn't it? I really liked that song. So this is what it is. It's geared aluminium center column with spirit level, mid-level leg stabilization system and canopy, 3-way head with quick release plate, 3-piece brace tubes are made of plastic, flip leg locks for fast setup, 21.3 millimeters max tube size, and a tripod bag included for carrying ease. Thank you, Inca. Send me a sponsorship. I think I've done really well promoting you. What do I get out of it? Nothing. That's the carry bag. And it's quite lightweight. It is. In actual fact, if there was a big windstorm like we had today, it might go blowing everywhere. Oh, Lord. Oh dear, oh dear. I can't believe I said that. I think detachable boom quickly.
That would probably actually be quite handy, wouldn't it, Banshee?
Probably would
just
be.
take everything off when you get home.
Yes. Oh, that would be so good, wouldn't it? 1902 Inca. 1902? Oh, is that the brand name? Is that the model number? Must be. It must be. No? One. Oh, no. Are you talking about something else?
Can you please clarify, Drew?
Yes, please. Otherwise, I might have to cut a few pieces of this out. Just $9.95 per minute. Oh, I get you. The way that I narrated that.
Oh.
It's funny. And he says 1902 Inca. Heather. Just $9.95 a minute, yes. Day or night, 24 hours, I'm available. Oh, Drew. Oh, you're
dear.
funny.
Hang on,
Yes, I
sorry.
remember the 1902 numbers and the 1900 numbers. They were expensive.
So you rang them a lot?
Oh, yes.
Or did you used to work on them?
Well, only once. No, I actually wanted a 1900 number, but apparently, if the telephone bill didn't get paid, somebody was telling me somebody actually did work on one, and they said if the telephone bill didn't get paid, then the person running the line didn't get paid.
Oh.
Yes, so that was the risk of doing 1900 numbers. And I think they were expensive to buy as well. Call me now. Yes, call me now. Right now, I'm here with my tripod just waiting for you. I'm so excited.
You could totally do that. I, on the other hand, would just end up laughing. I'd just be like, I sound ridiculous, don't I?
No. Oh, look, if I was doing, I'd be in my freaking pajamas, with Netflix turned down, and I'd be there like, oh, yes, I really want to see you naked. Oh, yes, I really want to see you naked. And I'm playing Candy Crush on the big screen, They think you're really, really into it, whereas in reality, you're like thinking about, something else.
Something very not sexy. Like
Very
Candy.
unsexy, yes. But as far from sexy as you can possibly get. But anyway, I digress.
No, I don't. It's Drew's fault.
Yeah, we'll blame Drew. Oh, dearie me, dearie me. How many people have we lost? Heaps.
I can't even see how many people are.
Oh, there are six.
Important ones are still here.
Oh, yeah, all the important ones. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like the cricket, it's not sexy. Oh my God, Banshee. Clearly we are twins. Cricket is boring.
Oh, yes, I couldn't think of anything worse.
I'm always really, really astonished that all these cricketers have got these, attract these, astonishingly good-looking women. I think, wow, you couldn't find a more boring sportsman. But I'm not particularly into any sport, really. But
absolutely, and most of them are ugly.
Ugly.
It's not like they've got, footballers' bodies or swimmers' builds or
that awesome moustache like Merv Hughes used to have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Like that Shane Warne thought he was hitting a bit, and I swear he had more plastic surgery than Ida Buttrose. And she had so much plastic surgery she can't show surprise anymore. It's perfectly tattooed on her face. Oh, hello, I'm Ida Buttrose. And now in Women's Weekly, we have this wonderful interview with Princess Diana.
Dan, you're a bad man.
Out.
What is that little emoji that Drew's used there? Cricket to me is an actual cricket.
Bird.
Like
Is that cricket to me is yes. Oh, is that a real cricket? His moustache is a D. Yes, I don't like it. I don't like it. And there was this one cricketer, and I can't remember his name. I want to say it was Gilchrist, but I don't think it was. Mum knows, but he flashed his penis at my cousin, and
Hang on, what?
she just laughed at him.
It's not the response you want, is it?
Yes, no. She rolled her eyes and laughed at him. Oh, and
Hey,
Mum.
1 in 7.9 billion.
Hello, 1 in 7. How are you? Yes. Yeah, no, he was an asshole.
Wow.
Oh, you're never late. Oh, large vegan pizza. Wow. And labeling your spot. Well, that's a wonderful way to enjoy a Thursday night. Pizza and spice. Of the Morgan Grietaro. Lots of. Oh, okay. Of the Morgan Grietaro.
There must be a lot of big moustaches in the Morgan Greer Tarot deck.
Oh, okay. Is that what you mean? Yes.
I believe so.
Okay. Oh, there's my bedtime reminder.
Oh,
Cling, cling, cling. That's to remind me to start winding down.
where are you? 1 in 7.9 billion? Well, that it's cold.
I know. Well,
Where-
back then we didn't have phones. Probably would have been a dick pic these days. Oh, am I allowed to say that? Oh, yeah.
I think you can say what you want now. It's an hour and 40 minutes in.
40 minutes in. Yeah, I think they only watch they must only watch, these bots must only watch the first 30 minutes.
So it is actually cold at the moment in Adelaide.
Oh, it's freezing.
Because it doesn't look like it. You're in a sleeveless thing. So
only because it's the fattest thing I've got.
You've got the heater on, have you?
Sorry?
Have you
no,
got the heater on?
It's warm inside. It's actually still warm inside because we have had warm weather. But while you go outside, there's no way I'll be able to wear this outside. We've actually had high winds and.
So it's the wind that's cold.
It's the wind and it's only 19 degrees today.
Oh, hang on. 16, Drew says, feels like 10.
Oh, 16 feels like 10, yeah. But I mean, inside it's warm. It's still warm inside because we have had warm weather. And like the air is
literally
cold.
27 degrees here at the moment, and it's 8:45 at night.
Is it?
Feels like 31, they reckon.
Yeah, so 1 in 7's in Adelaide.
Wow. Cold in Melbourne too. Holy moly.
In Melbourne too, yeah. And, oh yeah, 16 feels like 10. 15 degrees where 1 is. And the wind, yes, we had a gusty wind. I was hoping Adelaide was warmer, then I knew we'll be getting warmer weather tomorrow. No, you'll be getting colder weather tomorrow from the sounds of it.
No way.
Yep. Freezing in Ballarat and Bendigo. Oh, yeah, that's right, it is too. Oh, I hope it's warm for Pride March in Bendigo. Dee, order us some warm weather, please, before we get there. We haven't had a summer. It's really still winter. 10. Oh. 25 here. Still warm at Mawilumba.
That's so cute.
Mawilumba. Dee's back at work. She won't be able to see that.
Yeah.
Dee works all the time, it seems.
The bell went and she had to go back to work.
Yes. It doesn't matter what time I go live. Dee always seems to be at work. My housemate is a know-it-all. Alexa infiltrates every room. Yes. Yes. So does Siri. She's a bit of an old battle axe. I'm just making a coffee.
Oh, she's just gone. All right, well, I'll just keep everyone entertained. I can't put any comments on screen.
I can still hear you. I'm just making a coffee and I need to have a tinkle.
Oh.
Yes, I'll be back.
Well, best you don't do that on camera.
No, heaven forbid.
Oh, okay. So you've had mild summers. Is that what you're saying, Drew, for the last 3 years? You know what? Last summer was really quite mild here in Queensland, but this summer's made up for it. But again, it's not temperatures, it's humidity. I did see the bull sharks. Did you guys see the crocodile that was spotted off North Stradbroke Island? So normally, most people would suggest that crocodiles don't come this far south, but there was one in the bay off North Stradbroke.
Do you want to hear something funny?
I always do.
Whatever Werner's asleep, and whatever he's watching was obviously finished, and it must have rolled over to my live stream because I could hear myself talking in the bedroom.
Oh.
So whatever he was watching on YouTube must have finished, and it automatically came up onto my live stream.
Maybe he was watching your live stream and he just didn't say anything.
Oh, he would say something surely.
I'm not sure if they caught it, Drew. I don't think so. I don't think they did. I know that years and years ago there was one in the Logan River, I think. But clearly they can come down this far south, but they don't regularly. But there's a lot of different weather that's happened recently, and yeah, exactly 1 in 7.9. We've messed with their environment in a big way, and with the different weather patterns that are happening, is likely to actually happen a lot more.
Don't worry, 1 in 7. Alexa probably does a better job at vacuuming than I do.
Can I get an Alexa who vacuums? I had a robot vacuum cleaner. It was insane. It kept getting wedged under things, and I ended up getting rid of it.
Yes, we have. We're a horrible, horrible people.
That was quite random.
Oh, no, I had 1 in 7's thing up. You said humans have ruined animal spaces. Like, yes.
Don't take the camera with you, Drew.
Oh, bring the camera.
I just told him not to, and you said to bring it.
Oh, he knows he wants to.
You're a bad girl. I'm a good girl.
Bad girl with bad
It's like
habits.
angel and demon. Oh, hang on. Demon.
I've been a bad girl. I'm naughty. She needs a smack.
Yeah, I hear you. What did they say about the Earth's core changing direction as well? That was a really interesting little occurrence recently. I wonder how often that's all slowing down. Oh, I can't really remember, but oh my God, look how messy my hair is. I'm sorry, everyone. What the hell was that? Did you just blow your nose?
Oh, my nose.
Good God. It's all happening. Was I Drew in the shower?
Yes, Dad said that I could make a good foghorn. Oh, it was terrible.
A pink power shower puff that had a red back on it.
Oh, one of those loofahs.
I
think he's talking about a loofah.
The nylon ones, yeah, with the scrunched up, yeah. She doesn't look impressed with her coffee.
No. Ugh, I might have to change the milk. Yuck. Excuse me again, sorry.
All right, well, no, that's fine. Goodness. So I've never met you, 1 in 7.9 billion. I'm Kim, just a friend of the channel. Obviously, I have my own channel. What do you do in 1 in 7.9 billion? What's your channel about? Yeah, there was a an article on the science pages recently in regards to something had occurred, something unusual had occurred with the Earth's core, that, from my understanding, that hadn't been observed before. But yeah, I'm fairly sure it was changing direction, but it may have just been slowing down or maybe changing speed. But yeah, really interesting anyway. Everything in the Earth's interconnected. Yeah, very much so. I can't put that comment on screen because only Heather can do that. But
I'll be back shortly.
all right, darling, it's okay. I'm holding down the fort over here. Is Mark and Annette still around, or have Mark and Annette left us?
I'm not
And
sure.
Jackie?
I think Jack's still there. I haven't seen Mark and that comment for ages, and I
No.
don't remember seeing them say goodbye unless I was too busy. But
Normally they would say goodbye, yeah.
some people just sort of stealth
Oh,
off.
no, they're still here, thank God.
Oh yeah, I didn't think
sometimes
I
I'll leave without saying goodbye because I don't want to interrupt the flow of the conversation. But
yeah, well, that's true. Yes, that's true. Some people just sort of saunter off in and out. Like a yo-yo.
I haven't done a paranormal news recently. It's been, goodness, over probably 8 months since I've done a paranormal news, and only because when I look at the news stories, like, it's a bit boring. But I really should get back into it. I kind of liked doing it when there were exciting news stories or, a bit of fun. But yeah, there's been nothing really that exciting.
But I've seen you post stuff. What have you been posting?
I've posted other things. I'm researching a haunting at the moment. I'm not sure when that video will be ready. I haven't even written the script yet, but I put up a video yesterday about the preacher on TikTok that says he went to hell in 2016. Which probably isn't good for your brand if you're a priest, but there you go. Yeah, but otherwise, yeah, I've just been a bit quiet, I guess, over the last month or so, just sorting stuff out. So
yeah, that's fair enough. Everybody needs to have a break every now and then.
yeah.
Yeah, no. I've heard a few stories about people, dying and seeing hell when they've died, and not very many.
No, most of the near-death experiences tend to be a lot more positive, but there are a lot of negative near-death experiences out there.
Yes,
and they're interesting in themselves.
But I've only heard of just a few, just a handful. Have you heard of it? What's the weirdest negative near-death experience you've read about or seen?
I remember reading about one where the man who died absolutely felt, how people will frequently say that they've, when they have had their near-death experience, that they've met loved ones on the other side, and had this real feeling of peace, and that whatever it was out there was welcoming them, and there was this feeling of love. He experienced all of the opposite, that he actually felt very unwelcome and very that there was a lot of animosity directed towards him within this realm that he found himself. And I think that, you can probably interpret that a number of ways, but I think he interpreted it to mean that he wasn't supposed to be there, and that's why he came back from his experience.
Wow.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that there are, like 1 in 7.9 says that there are those people who have those negative near-death experiences that actually see those visual images of what you would call hell.
Yeah, yeah. I often wonder what my death experience is going to be like.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's no good.
Oh, I'm sorry. That must have been terrifying, absolutely terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're glad you're here today. Maybe your next experience will be better. Hang on.
I wonder that too, Jackie.
I just put my foot in my mouth. Sorry.
Why?
I don't know. I don't want there to be a next time.
Oh, well, I guess we'll all have a final one, won't we, Bet? Yeah, I wonder that too. I think that even unconsciously we can have expectations, even if our conscious mind doesn't acknowledge them, that unconsciously we can. And I think that certainly on that level, when you're talking about if we are actually generating them in our own brain, then it's probably not from conscious thought, it's from that unconscious place. And like dreams, and yeah, you don't necessarily, even if maybe you're an unbeliever and you might necessarily see things that have actually religious context.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It's all very interesting, isn't it?
Well, I think the most interesting thing is that there are people who have actual physical near-death experiences who don't report any visual experiences or any, like they have heart attacks and almost die and are brought back, but they don't report anything that they remember.
No.
And so it's interesting that there are some people who actually do.
Yeah. Wow. Very interesting. Yes, yes. Oh, there you go. It's a bit of a maudlin subject, isn't it?
Well, it is. It is. Having said that, there are people who consider their near-death experience to be one of the most wonderful experiences that they've ever had. And
Yes, I imagine it would be life-changing.
yeah,
I
would
wonder.
imagine so.
Now, who was saying that they had a near-death experience, and they actually said that they did literally see their entire life roll past them, flash in front of their eyes. I mean, I don't know that I want to see that. So I've had some really bad experiences in my life. I don't think I want to relive them in my death. I want peace in my death. No, okay.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I think that there are many people like that, Mark and Annette, who they have those physical experiences, but they don't have any memory of anything weird. And why? Why is that the case?
Yeah. Maybe it wasn't near enough. I wonder. You know.
Hey, Crabby.
Hello, Crubby. How are you? Welcome in. Yes, I mean, how close to death do you need to be to experience? Do you actually have to die and be brought back to life, or?
And how long for? And I've just
Yes,
got to let my dog out. Hang
on. And I mean, you'd see people talking about levitating over themselves, and Someone was on a cruise once, and their brother or sister or sibling passed away, and the sibling actually they spoke to the sibling on the boat, and they just said, "I'll come to say goodbye," and it was only after they found out that the sibling had passed away. I think that was like a I don't know what they call that, whether it was a doppelganger type experience or and then I remember in one of Werner's ghost books, this really fascinates me, and I'd love to experience this. This is one thing I would like to experience, but I don't think I'll ever go to France. So I want to experience. But somebody went to the palace, and they were on a walking tour of the palace, of the royal palace. I don't know what it is now. And they walked away from the tour. They sort of went around the back. They went somewhere, and what they saw was a woman that looked like they were in period costume, painting. There were men dressed in period suits. There were ladies in period costume or period dress. And I can't remember the entire story, but I just remember the ending that apparently that if you go to the Imperial Palace, right, in France, that you may come across like a residual thing where you will actually see Marie Antoinette's
Yeah.
court or the court
Yeah.
in as it was. And it's actually Marie Antoinette who's painting at an easel. That's the woman painting. It's Marie Antoinette, and apparently that happens. Have you heard that story?
Yep. Yep.
Yes, yes.
Yep, that's one of the time travel stories. There was two ladies, and they
Yes, it
were
was. Yes,
both
that's right.
professors, so all very educated women, who actually walked out into this garden, and it was as it would have been in the 1700s or whatever, and yeah, they saw Marie Antoinette and in the Palace of Versailles, exactly. Yeah,
That's it. Versailles, yes.
yeah. It's yeah, it's a really fascinating thing. So and you can argue that did they time travel or did they just actually see some sort of residual haunting? But yeah,
I think they might have seen a residual haunting
very interesting though.
because if
For the
people
both of them to see the same thing, my immediate instincts is, that people are receivers, and sometimes there's this energy that flows around, and someone can receive it and see something. But for both of them to do it at once is really quite interesting.
mm, it's because residual energy usually just plays over and over and over and over and over and over again,
Yeah,
which is what makes me think that scene might be residual. I mean, if I was a ghost, I'd probably like to go back to my most happiest times.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
if I was a ghost and anybody wanted to paranormally investigate me, right, my trigger objects would be a glass of champagne and a barbecue, and maybe some Royal Dalton. So if you ever want to summons me, just pour some champagne into a glass, eat off a Royal Dalton plate, and cook a barbie, and I'll be there. I'm in. What would be if you wanted to come back as a ghost, what would be your trigger object? If somebody were to summons you, like use a trigger object to get you talking or get you to a place or whatever, what would be your trigger object?
I truly don't know. I mean, I could easily say, "Oh, look, a can of Pepsi Max," but there's probably millions of cans of Pepsi Max out there. I can't be everywhere at once. Um,
Oh, yes, a Bunnings barbecue, definitely.
yeah, like a ciggy probably and a can of Pepsi Max, and yeah, I can probably be bribed with that.
What about you in the chat? If you had because quite often people would use trigger objects to. Annette would have the ciggies, yes. I'm assuming that's Annette. I wonder if the barbecue sausage is a net mark. Probably both.
I assumed it was a net once, and it was Mark.
Yes.
Hang on, my dog is crying. Oh no!
Oh.
Did you hear that? He was like,
Oh,
oh, he's a
yes.
greyhound, so he's a drama queen. And he didn't want to go outside before. He was in my bedroom and he was walking up the hallway, but I thought he was walking down the hallway to come to the back door.
Oh, thank you, Cuppy.
Oh, you did hear it. Yeah. See, I was like, holy moly, what's wrong with him? But he's probably just like scratched his own ear and hurt himself.
Food in general, yes. Werner's would be food, probably. And an old radio.
Drew, that's interesting.
Oh, yeah. The selfless love my boy showed, even after humans hurt him badly. The white shining rod that made me and him peacefully before he passed tells me he went to... Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, animals are pure.
They certainly are. They certainly are.
They're not like people.
No.
Yeah.
People suck.
Oh, the barbecue sausage was for you, Heather.
Oh, the barbecue sausage. Oh, absolutely. I love a bit of sausage and bread. Uh-huh. Ciggies. Oh, Mark. Are you saying Mark's trigger object would be a ciggy? Oh, Mark doesn't smoke anymore. Would you smoke in the afterlife? I suppose you did. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, now he's coming down the hallway. Hang on. What are you doing, Peter? Come on. Oh.
Oh, Annette. Okay, okay.
Pete, come on. Come on, Pete.
Hi, Pete. I don't think I've ever seen your dog. Has your dog ever
he
been...
would have occasionally. He comes out and he'll walk behind me, but not now because there's not. He can't get behind me at the moment. But when I'm in the other chair on my lives.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
He's a big black and white greyhound.
Oh, lovely. Oh, how cute.
He's a sweetie. He is a sweetie. I call him Petey the sweetie because he's a lovely boy.
That's almost what I called my brother, but I've never called him Sweetie. I used to call him Petey, but he was never sweet. In actual fact, he wasn't sugar and spices, anything nice. He was, I don't know, everything wrong. A brother, that's right. He was a brother. And nice and clean, all ready for work tomorrow. Mark would be Jim Beam, ice and Coke. Oh, yummo. Yummo. I'd be tempted with that as well. In actual fact, I'll have whatever's going.
You're easy.
I am. I'm cheap.
Cheap.
Cheap, yes. Oh, I haven't had a special guest for ages.
You haven't had a what?
A special podcast guest for ages. Nobody takes me up on my offer. If anybody wants to be a special guest on my podcast, please let me know. I'm on Instagram most of the time.
Do you mean a special guest on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like the way that I used to interview people all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, and, share them out and find out more about them and, talk about them and stuff. They were fun, but I haven't done it for ages. I must get back into it. My trigger object, a fresh roasted coffee, yum, or dark peppermint chocolate. You can have more than one, You can have both if you like. Bailey's. Oh.
Drew, see? You and me, buddy. Ziggy and Pepsi Max. I mean, it's not Diet Coke, but it's the same thing, right?
Speaking of which, I'm with a cigarette right now.
I could call Peter over, but he won't. Peter, come here. Pete, come here. Come here. Can you put your face up? Look, this is Peter.
Oh,
He won't get in the He won't.
go on, have one. It's never too early or too late for a Bailey's.
Yeah.
Oh, big shake, the big shake. There's nothing worse when they get out of water and they shake it. They like come up to you and shake. Hello,
Yes,
Werner.
Werner. Hi, Werner.
How are you? Did you have
We
a
were
good
trying to keep it down.
No, we're not. We're actually being purposely loud.
Shh! Don't tell him.
He didn't feel me jumping on the bed earlier. You know, when he's on his computer, I don't know if he'll probably get cross for telling me this, but he normally works on his computer in bed. He sits up in bed and works on his computer. And when he's tired, he'll lie down across the bed, like over the pillows. And when it's time for me to go to bed and Werner's asleep, and I can't make the friggin' thing up, I lie across the foot of the bed until he wakes up.
Oh.
What are you doing there? And I said, well, I can't get to my pillows, so I'm sleeping.
That's nice of you.
Yeah, well, I actually do it more to be annoying than anything else.
I'd wake him up.
I try. It doesn't always work. And he's a very heavy, like, dead weight.
I think we all are.
Yes. It was funny. I was trying to find out how to go live stream for a very special live stream. And Werner was sitting behind me completely naked. I was actually live, but it was unlisted. It was private. And I said, do you want me to go public? He's like, hell no. And I'm like, well, don't annoy me. Otherwise I will. And everyone will see you in your glory.
So how special was this live stream?
Oh, I've got a few things planned. I have some tricks up my sleeve. All will be revealed in due course.
Right.
Yes. It's a state secret.
True. I thought the same thing, but I thought I'm going to stay well away from it.
Hang on. I'm good nut. I'm good nut. I'm good nut. Need a drink.
I think that's a typo. He meant butt.
I'm good, but oh yes. Well, everyone needs a good nut, though, don't they? A good nutting.
I am a nut, if that helps.
I'm a nut too. I'm a nut. I'm a nut. I'm a nut. I'm a nut in a rut. You know that song? Does anybody remember that song?
No.
I'm a nut in a rut. Either I have a fridge half full of tomatoes. Oh, I'm coming over for dinner.
Me too. I love tomatoes.
And they're still coming. I'm turning into a damn tomato. You can give me some. I love tomatoes. Tomatoes. I love to make tomato
jam and
passata. Yes. Tomato and onion gravy and tomatoes with poached egg and Vegemite.
Yum.
Obviously, tomatoes in salad. Dad used to do this thing on the barbecue. It would be tomato, onion, and potato all diced up.
Mm-hmm.
Barbecue with an egg and bacon. Oh, that was breakfast up at the shack. Oh, how I miss that. I'll never have that again. Dad's passed away. Oh, hello, Jackie. Welcome back.
Jackie.
Thanks for coming back. Oh, they are so nice. And then just on toast with lots and lots of pepper.
Salt and pepper, exactly. I have quite often just have a tomato sandwich. Just tomato, salt and pepper. Delicious.
Absolutely. And Vegemite. You put Vegemite with your tomato?
I never have. Should I try that?
Try it. And if you ever have a salad sandwich, just put a bit of Vegemite on your salad sandwich. It's absolutely divine.
Okay.
It is. I put Vegemite with everything, literally everything.
I have never tried it, but I will, and I'll
Yeah,
report back.
and let me know what you think of it. What's one to say? Sorry, Harvest. Yeah, he was. He came in and grunted something earlier, took a drink, and went back into the bedroom. Oh, it's tomato, onion, and capsicum. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. My dad does potato. Oh, we've got a bunch of half-wits here. Or half-withets, I should say. That was a bit naughty, wasn't it? Never mind.
No one gets offended. Everyone knows you mean it in the nicest possible way.
I know.
Yeah, she doesn't really. She's like, no.
Nah, bugger you all.
Trying to kill me.
Wow. Well, good on you. That's awesome. If I grew a tomato plant, I'd probably kill it. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Why don't you preserve them? Stew them up. Do some of them up.
Salsa and jam and yeah.
Yes. Yeah, if you get a whole heap of tomatoes, some onion, throw in some vinegar, some sugar and mustard,
Mm.
a little bit of curry powder, and you've got relish. And a little bit of flour. Put the flour in, and you've got a big jar of relish. And if you want to, you can peel them beforehand, but I don't mind a bit of tomato skin in my relish.
No, me neither.
Don't have a can. You don't need a canner. If you've got jars, just make sure they're washed and clean. Put the tomatoes into the jar hot and put the lid on. That will screw it tight. That will keep it tight, and they'll last a long, long time. Trust me. And as far as the vinegar and all that is concerned, just do it to your own taste. If you like mustard, put more mustard. If you don't like mustard, put less mustard. But you've got to have mustard and curry powder, mainly the curry powder. And if you want a little pinch of cayenne pepper, Dad used to make it hot. Yes, and vinegar and a bit of brown sugar. You'll be eating toast and relish because it will be absolutely delicious.
But I think that those relishes are really good additions. Like when you make bolognese, putting in like a half a cup of that, it just really.
Yep, absolutely, for sure.
You can use it. I love tomatoes. They're so versatile.
They are. They really are. You don't have jars of. Oh, a little Miss Negative, aren't you? For every problem, there's always a solution. I have to go to Spotlight on the 26th to stop up on kitchen organisational stuff and going to get them then. And for my strawberries. Yes, awesome. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. Just do it. And make sure
The other thing that I do with tomatoes is slow roast them in the oven. So have the oven down really low, cut them up all on an oven tray and just salt them and put a little bit of salt and pepper on them and then just slow roast them in the oven. And they, like, you can take them as far as you like. You can make them kind of semi-dried or you can dry them right out. But then I just put them in a container and put them in the fridge and put them on pizzas and or just eat them with antipasto. It's just, they're delicious.
Oh, yes. Tomatoes and antipasto are match made in heaven. On a little
Hey, paranormal side.
Oh, hello, Joe. How are you? Welcome in. Dee has about 700 varieties of tomatoes in her garden.
She does.
How are you? Good morning. I think it's morning over there.
It would be.
Yeah. People around me.
Tomatoes are just brilliant. They're so easy to grow and, you know, they're such a rewarding crop.
Oh, wow, that means we might get some rain. Oh, driving to work. Oh, have fun. Must be that time of morning. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love tomatoes. I've tried growing herbs, but most of my herbs die out. Even oh, what do you call it? Parsley, which is
Oh,
supposed to
yeah.
grow like wildfire, just died out.
Well, you know what they say if you can't grow parsley,
Yeah, you can't
that
grow
only
any.
a virtuous woman can grow parsley.
Only a well, I'm not virtuous. I'm far.
So, you know, that's for your Tinder bio. I can't grow parsley.
Yes, absolutely. That'll be on my tombstone. I can't grow parsley.
She
Can't
was
please
lovely, but she couldn't grow parsley, and we all know what that means.
yes. That's all right, Joe. We understand.
Drive safe. Have a great day at work.
Yes, have an amazing day, I hope. The day's only just begun for you. You've got another whole 7 hours left. Yay! I just thought I'd rub salt into the wound.
Stormy.
Oh, wow. We might get some thunder and lightning, Mark, or just cold and wet and windy. I have a 2 foot long planter full of parsley. Oh,
So you
it
must be
grew
very
wild for a
petulant.
while. Yeah, you must be very good at what you do. You must have a natural talent. You must. I've got somebody gave me one of these to put. It's a fruit salad plant. And it's not dead yet.
Oh, Monstera deliciosa.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not dead yet. I put it in the window. I think it's indoors, but I put it in the window. I know it doesn't like direct sunlight, but it gets the morning sun, but not the afternoon sun. And it
Grow it
looks
in the
like,
shade outside. It'll get massive.
will it? Oh, this is a miniature.
Oh, okay.
Yes, a miniature one, I think. But it looks like it might get massive anyway. I think I need to repot it because if you
Yeah.
look there, oh, you probably can't see the roots. There's roots there. Oops, and that's water coming out the bag. I better put that up before I get water all over my computer and start a fire. And then maybe you'll be getting any sleep. Oh. Yeah, so that's well. I hope that survives.
Well, it probably will get big. I've got a dwarf mulberry.
Yeah.
I bought it specifically because it was a dwarf mulberry tree. And, you know, mulberry trees can get like 10 meters tall, but
Yeah.
mine still gets like 4 or 5 meters tall, and I have to cut it
Really?
back all the time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
massive. So even the dwarf plants will go big. But that will, if we put
okay.
it out in the shade, in the grass, in the ground, I
Yeah.
don't know how much of a garden you've got, but
I've got a fairly big. Oh, look, I've got a nice garden. I've actually got a good spot for a garden, apart from the fact that it gets the full afternoon sun.
yeah.
We've got, but Werner just keeps. I love you to bits, Werner, but you just don't know anything about gardening. But he just buys things and just plonks them any old where, and not always in the most appropriate places. And sometimes he'll plonk them in front of light bulbs that are like haven't sprouted for spring or whatever. Because I know where I
Yeah,
plant
okay.
things, and he finds these plants and he doesn't want to wait for me, and he just puts them in. And I've had to transplant that many bloody lilies. It's not funny. And then I did have a monstera or whatever it was, and he planted a tree on top of it, but because it was too dark under the tree, it started to die. So then I
Yeah.
transplanted it into something else, and it started to die again. And I bought it inside, and I had this tiny, tiny shoot coming out of the trunk. All the leaves had died, this tiny shoot, and friggin' Harold comes in, says, "Oh, your plant's dead," and he pulls at that tiny shoot and pulls the right thing off. I said, what the bloody hell are you doing that for, you dickhead? I was cross. And he goes, I didn't know. And I said, well, just don't touch things. You just got to touch things, don't you? Just don't. Oh, I told him.
Wow.
I spent ages trying to keep that plant alive, but everyone wants to kill the bloody thing. And yes, and now somebody, well, I can tell it was actually Nadi gave me that one. And I'm happy now, but I hope it stays alive.
Mm.
I'm putting a 24-hour guard on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to hire
Yeah.
someone to protect the thing.
It probably will want repotting, but
Yeah, I think I might.
yeah.
Not quite. I visited the porcelain throne before that. Oh, I think I've missed something. Oh, my goodness.
There's
Okay.
some lowbrow stuff happening in the comments over here while you're talking gardens.
I know. I just snorted that. Yeah, naughty Harold. Jeez. Makes you cross. He brought home a yakka and planted it. Oh, I hate yakkas.
I hate them, yeah.
With a passion.
I
And he doesn't.
hate yuccas and I hate palms.
I don't mind palm. Like the big ones that grow
Or any
tall.
of them. Yeah.
Any of them. I think we've got one or two. They're only tiny in pots. But
Yeah.
Yakkas. And he doesn't look after the yakka. I'm the one that he plants it. He brings it home and plants it. But I'm the one that has to go out there every so often and chop half of it down.
Yeah. You can't kill them.
No.
No.
They don't die.
The things you want to live die.
Yeah.
The things you don't want to live on.
Live on forever. I'd like to get rid of it actually and plant something a bit nicer. We've got a tree right next to it. And that's the thing. We've got a tree right next to it that isn't going to grow because that's taken on too well. And the tree that's next to it that we could actually grow and get some shade and cover the back fence a bit is looking a bit sad because of that stupid yakka.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I might have a working bee and we see if we can dig it up and do something with our backyard.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably too late. It's probably there now forever. Oh, well. That's enough talking about yakkas.
If you just chuck things, lost connection with the internet. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, but if you just chuck things in willy-nilly, then you lose things all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Chili plants are shot up. Cool. I like chili. And capsicums are doing okay. Do you know, has anybody noticed that red capsicums have got... Oh, why am I talking about red capsicums? The price of red capsicums. I'm turning into my mother. Red capsicums have gone down to $5 a kilo from 10 a kilo. I was so thrilled to see that because the red capsicums are usually 9 or 10 and the green capsicums are usually 12 to 15. And when I saw $5, I'm like, yes. And then I realised I'm my mother. Hello, Wormstrong. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Must be early in the morning over there for you. Wormstrong loves to go. He spends a lot of time on cruise ships. If you want to know what it's like to be on a cruise ship, jump onto Wormstrong Adventures and you'll know.
Okay.
It is amazing. Great blogger. Travels everywhere. Came to Sydney. Just recently did like a series of Trip of a Lifetime, a cruise to Sydney. Spent a couple of days in Sydney. And I think you went somewhere else. 6:32 a.m. Thursday. It is 10:02 p.m. Thursday. So we're finally on the same day. Sorry, where at? Where at?
The cruise ship,
The cruise ship. Yeah, well, all of them. He goes on many.
maybe.
Many, 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 many. I think you spend half your life on a cruise ship, don't you, Wormstrong? If memory serves me correctly. But yeah, came to Sydney. So if you want to check out the cruise trip to Sydney, go visit Wormstrong for sure. Yeah,
Hmm.
there you go. Am I getting tired, or is it just my imagination?
Well, I guess you know.
I don't know.
Ow, sorry about that,
I
everyone.
think it's gone a bit quiet now. Oh, I saw them at Coles when we went shopping. Uh,
Oh, capsicums.
Capsicums shopping. When did we go shopping? Yesterday. Yesterday morning at Coles at Durden Court. So I don't know if they're everywhere. Why does only my dog's breath smell like fish? I don't know.
Unanswerable questions.
Look, that's just the mysteries of life. Life unsolved mysteries. Yes, $5 a kilo. It was. I nearly died. I certainly took a step back at the very least. Have you ever
I
done
mean,
that
after a
before?
step back, the next logical thing is death.
Absolutely.
Uh, I'm sorry, Jackie. I don't know if anyone else has been doing lives. I haven't been on YouTube in ages, so
Oh, okay. Have you not done a live lately?
no, I haven't done one since before New Year. Oh, just before Christmas,
Oh,
I think.
oh, that's good. So I haven't missed.
No, darling, you haven't missed one.
Oh, here I am thinking I'm being very rude and not going to visit you at your live streams, and you just haven't been on at all.
No,
Oh, oh, my
I
friend.
could have actually said yes, I have, and I've missed you, and I was crying on one. Where's Heather?
Oh,
Like
well, I wouldn't believe that.
that.
And I know you were lying.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, no, so next Saturday.
Yeah,
I
cool.
was supposed to go live last Saturday, but my
Yeah.
daughter had to work and I had to collect her from work at around the
Oh,
mid time that the live stream would have been. So
yeah, yeah. Oh, nice,
I don't
nice.
think, I'm pretty sure she's not rostered on next Saturday. So, oh, you're a darling, marking it there.
What are the circuit joys like to use, huh?
The cricket. Oh, Drew, you are like that we spoke about palms ages ago. What you like 20 minutes behind us or something?
Yeah, must be.
Oh, see,
Did you ever get your
I think that's the difference because I live in Queensland and there's palms everywhere here, and they drop the fronds all the time. And the one thing about palms is, especially the ones that have the lots of trunks that come from the bottom, and they grow lots of fronds in the middle as well, is that they are a real harbouring place for cockroaches and rats. And I had 3 around this yard when I first moved in, and I like, okay, that palm exists, that's okay. But then saw rats running in and out of them, and cockroaches on the ground, and I'm like, nah, they're going, and took to them with an axe. And but they're the ones, I think they're golden canes or maybe carpenterias, the ones that have lots of trunks coming from the base. And yeah, they really,
Oh,
really the big like crocus palms, Brisbane went a bit crazy when Brisbane was host to Expo, and to make Brisbane look more tropical, there was this whole thing about planting crocus palms, and so they have these enormously tall palms with just the bit on the top, but they have these seed pods, and every year they put out these seed pods, and then they drop seeds, then they drop flowers, and the flowers turn to seeds, and then they drop seeds, and then they drop the pods, and they drop they're the messiest plant. They're just unbelievable.
Wow.
And I know the last house I was in, we had 5 of them, 5 big crocus palms that someone had planted in the backyard. And it's just a constant nightmare because they're constantly dropping stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, like you said, when they're small and they're in pots, they're fine. When they get really big, and there's we had a dwarf date palm, and I know Jackie said she loves date palms, but they've got spines on them like this big, and you go to cut the dead fronds off, because as the fronds die, they sort of hug the base and they look really messy. So you got to cut the dead fronds off. They jab you in the hand. They're just like, get left.
Oh, yes. What are the palms? South Australia, for some reason, every farmhouse seems to have this one, just a palm, a single palm growing next to it. And every abandoned place we've done in the country has a palm. And I'd like to know what sort of palms they are. And they're similar to the palms you get in Victor Harbour as well. I don't know what palms they are we see in Victor Harbour.
So if they've got the long, fairly narrow trunks, but they grow quite tall. Yeah, probably a crocus or.
Oh, okay.
Because the kind of crocus palms look a bit similar to coconut palms. They're just a big, long, skinny trunk with a
with
your classic palm sort of shape.
Yes, looks a bit like Sideshow Bob.
We love Sideshow Bob.
We do. Oh, I've seen that comment. Yeah, there you go. What's the time? 10 past 10, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. We've been on for nearly 3 hours.
We've got 2 hours and 37 minutes. 2 hours, 38 minutes almost.
Bloody hell. That's a long time. I didn't realise we'd been on that long. It just seems like 20 minutes ago.
Has Werner gone back to bed? Werner's asleep now.
He must be falling asleep. I can still hear me in the background, so I was probably falling asleep in front of the computer. He's probably lying across my pillow.
No, he better not be.
As I'll stay on here.
You need to put some barbed wire on that pillow to protect it.
I think so.
I'm quite possessive of my pillow.
Are you? Oh.
Mm-hmm. I love my pillow.
Yeah, so I am. I like my pillow. Werner's possessive of his pillow. For some reason. I don't know why.
There you go. So perhaps the thing that we need to summon us is our pillows.
Yes, absolutely. That's
I have a feather pillow. I hate to say it because I do know that feather pillows are a bit mean to baby ducks and geese, but I do love my feather pillow. It's very comfy.
Wow. I've never had a feather pillow.
I like to tell myself that the ducks died of natural causes.
Yes. Don't the feathers poke you?
No, depends on the type of feather pillow you get, but generally they are filled with the downy feathers rather than the birds will have outer feathers which are quite spiny, but then the underneath feathers are downy and they're a lot softer. So no, the feathers don't poke through, and you can mold it into any shape. Because I kind of sleep on my tummy and mold it into the. I love my pillow.
Good night, Emma. Thanks for joining us. We're going to bed soon in a minute.
Oh, night, Emily. We'll see you soon.
Oh.
Oh, there's a couple of different conversations going on in the comments.
Yes, I know, and I'm getting lost.
Yeah, I'm a bit
I love it
too.
when people just talk amongst themselves, and you have to sort of try and keep up.
Yeah.
I really want to go on a true cruise ship. I want to try the buffet.
I love a good buffet.
Who doesn't? Even a bad
Mhm.
one is better than none. Have buffets opened up in Queensland again, or?
I think in general they have, but there was one that was at a very big RSL up here. It was quite a good buffet, and COVID really shut it down, and the RSL decided not to reopen it. So they've just got a normal restaurant there, which is off the menu, kind of boring.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
We have obviously we've got one that, to the best of my knowledge, there's only one buffet that's returned in Adelaide.
Oh,
But we used to have salad bars everywhere you go. Every pub would have a salad bar, but
yum.
salad bars haven't come back. They've gone.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I mean, obviously there's hygiene issues with buffets, but I think that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
love them.
I know that sort of makes me sad.
Yeah,
The C word's got a lot to answer for.
yeah. A good breakfast buffet.
Oh, I love a breakfast buffet.
Oh, hang
We
on,
had a.
my daughter is calling.
Oh, isn't that nice?
I might need to take that call.
Okay. Fair enough.
Love you all.
Love
I
you
will
too.
I'll hopefully see you tomorrow night on Drew's.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Night,
Awesome.
everyone.
Okay, good night, Kim. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to our Paranormal World links at the top.
Night.
Okay. Yes, that's a point. Absolutely. I don't blame you. Yes, I think I might say good night as well. I've been on for nearly 3 hours. Thanks everyone who's been here the whole time, or at least in and out, or popped in to say g'day. That's wonderful of you all. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to see I'd like to see the salad bars and things come back. It would be nice. I miss a good salad bar. Yes, but anyway. So yeah, tomorrow night we've got our Friday fun night. We're going to have a panel and talk about aliens. Yay! And then thank you, Jackie. It's lovely to see you again. Absolutely, and I'm so glad you managed to be able to pop in. And I think Friday night at 8:30, Werner has a premiere, so stay tuned for that. Go into Werner's Adventures and set your reminder. That would be amazing. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I've run out of announcements. Anybody got any announcements? Oh, and I've had a lot of people congratulate me on 800 subscribers. I'm now back down to 797. So thank goodness I didn't schedule my 800 subscriber live stream yet. I would have been slightly embarrassed if I hadn't quite met it. But there you go. Oh, nice. So hopefully we'll see you there. Okay, I'd really like to get Drew's watch hours up, so if you can spend the time on Drew's channel tomorrow night if you can make it. That would be amazing. Anyway, I'm going to bid you all farewell. And not any excuse for a party. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'll have to see if I can organize a snack. It's snacking hour. No worries then. Okay, thank you everyone. I'm going to bid you good night. Remember, keep smiling. The world will wonder what you've been up to. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah.